Yeah. I know if I play it, it's gonna make me want to play The Witcher.
In front of a standing room only
crowd.
This joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, I'm gonna play my baseball first, and then maybe
Hi again, everyone.
Maybe
Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And you can see the results right there. It's been about what we'd expected up to this point. Very tightly played, very tightly contested series so far. It sits at 2-1 right now. But I've got a feeling it's going to take at least 6 games, maybe even all 7 games to decide a winner in this one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Cincinnati Reds.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really a guy that's fueling this offense right now. He's one of the fastest guys in all of baseball. His speed can be the difference maker. Having that kind of speed on the base paths is a huge headache for opposing pitchers.
And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we get to watch Derek Norris behind the plate. Very athletic, versatile, doesn't let anything get by him. And also, pretty darn good offensively. Any team would love to have him.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in as he looks at a called strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Santana looks in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Playable for Norris behind the plate. 1 away.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. Into the seats, 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2.
Billy walking, so
that's a good job of pitch recognition.
Right. He's going to be like
still 1-2 as he
I'm like,
fouls
dude,
it
congratulations, man. He's like, yeah, for like 5 months. 5 weeks. I'm like, what? That's fucking bullshit.
Ready on 1-2.
No, I understand.
And the slider gets him
like
swinging, 2 gone.
It's like a tryout.
Nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Miguel Sano will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Yeah, that's the first thing I think.
Fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
He is.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Taken in by Castellanos. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So very nice work there by Santana. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
David Price will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he went deep into his last start, threw into the 8th inning, but didn't get a decision. He'll look to do much of the same here in this one.
Price still can't win in the playoffs.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Ground ball left side. Gonzalez is able to get there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And this is what this guy needs to do more of. When he hits fly balls, he's not so effective.
Yeah,
but when he hits line drives and choppers and balls on the ground, it's very difficult to throw him out. And he reaches here on an infield single.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Tap fouled at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with 1 out in the first, another base hit here to put that first run on the board.
One out and a runner on second base. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired. 2 down now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Corey Dickerson, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1 after 1, no score. Steve Pearce will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing, because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best, and they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Santana steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Betts. 1 out.
Batting fifth, catcher, Andrew Lowry.
Stepping in, Andrew Lowry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Dude, it's almost Game of Thrones time, man.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Starlin Castro will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far, as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
I went to my buddies today. He built a brand new house. Fucking sexy, man.
A windup and
yeah,
the 0-1.
Built it, man. Brand new.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
It's got like USB ports in the wall next to the plugs and shit. It's fucking.
0-2. Here it comes. Hit high and deep toward the
Central
corner
vacuum,
and
dude. You just
after
plug
it
the
is
hose.
Dickerson. He makes the play.
Right in the bottom
Great
of the fucking
catch
wall.
on the run to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Albert Pujols strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Late. 98, no.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Nick Castellanos gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And there's ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Hit high and deep to right center. Sano racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Here's another look. This fastball's of the two-seam variety, running away from him at the plate. And if you try to pull it, you roll over it. Instead, he goes right with it and winds up with a double.
Derek Norris will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Line drive to left. Crawford will give it a look, but this drops in for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And you'd like to think that a 2-out single would score your guy from second, but this ball was just hit too hard, and he's forced to hold on at third base.
Wow. Everett Cabrera gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. In there, strike one.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. Sano is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this.
Fuck, man.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Santana gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Well, at least it didn't rain today. It did. It sprinkled a little bit.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind
like
0-2.
England over here.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Still looking for that first hit of the ball game, and this one had the potential to be one, but it was not meant to be.
Adonis Garcia will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
And he takes ball 1. And look out,
hit him.
that fastball ran in and got him.
Wow.
Ouch, bang.
And this is one where he sees this ball coming, and pretty much the only thing he can do is just wear it. Gets him pretty good up around the shoulder area.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Castellanos with a bare hand. Got him.
Oh, what a play. And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, maybe this turns into a double play ball. But with the bat shattering here, just too much going on to even think about, too. So he'll take that sure out at first instead.
Ooh.
Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
The middle.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Gene Segura digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Duffy is up with it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The batter.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Yeah. Some of them are up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Crawford has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So that was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
Albert Pujols stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
In tied at 93, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Matt Duffy is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s. 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Santana's ready, 0-1 on its way. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Steve Pierce digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's what you want that 2-seamer to do. Run back to the outside corner. That one didn't miss by all that much.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A spin and a throw. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0.
Have you seen the new GTA DLC coming out?
Mookie Betts is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th.
I fucking did. I haven't played that game in ages.
Number 50.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location
underground
mistakes so far.
fucking like
Yeah,
little
that's not going to
compounds
last
and shit.
forever, especially in this place.
Hit to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
A long time, man, like 5 years.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, it's been out since like PlayStation 3 was out for a while, you know.
This is something their hitting coach preaches every day.
It was out before PS4 came out.
Inside the ball.
It was like right around when
Here
PS4
he lets
came
the ball
out.
get deeper into the zone and stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
And they spent all that time on Red Dead Redemption, dude, which is going to be fucking awesome. Especially if you can play online, dude.
Standing in now, Everett Cabrera. Yes, he'll take a look at ball
We
one.
all being like a fucking Midwest crew, you know, with our horses and shit. We badass. Robbing banks. Robbing trains and shit.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Gene Segura gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Oh, and he throws it away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
And if there's one thing you can't do in this game, you can't give runs away. I mean, this pickoff throw, it's not even close to being on target. That's just a lapse of concentration at a time where you can least afford to do so.
Good play, good play, good play.
And now the runner's trying for third. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice.
The rounds third and heads for home. They're
Good
going to extend their
baseball.
lead
Good
as
baseball.
the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
And after 3 straight 2-out hits, that's going to earn a visit from the pitching coach. You know, there's not a whole lot of guesswork as to what he's saying. It's just, look, all we need is one more good pitch from you to get out of this. I know you've got it in you.
Charlie Blackmon steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw.
Yes.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and He's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Reds lead this one 3-0. Andrew Lowry will stand in to lead things off here. And his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Later.
And you think so many times in the postseason,
check you out.
We see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Peace out.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Cheers, mate.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy
I
on the
say
mound
that
so
shit
far,
to people all the time
when he
now.
makes
Just
bad
because
pitches,
I'm fucking talking to
they
you guys.
typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, I know. I always have to say that too. My friend's from England,
might
man.
make
You
it
know?
dead in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it.
It's good. It's good.
It's probably the best
good that we
swing
rub
they've had
off on
so
each other, you know?
Ready now, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his
It's
last
like, you know, I live my regular life, but
into
like
the
every
outfield.
day I
That's
talk
more
to
than most of
fucking
his
my
teammates
friends
can
that
say
live
so
an
far.
ocean away.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that 2-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
And the
Really,
fastball
Roy?
hitting 93
Really, Roy?
on the gun. It's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
No offer
Yeah, I
on
see
that
those
one.
things
2
every
balls and
day,
a
man.
strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Dickerson on the move. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings.
She's German, dude. You gotta get her dressed up like a
whatsoever.
Nazi, you know?
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor
Like a little
just yet.
sexy SS girl, kid. She'll fucking kill your ass.
Just a
She'll be
bit
like,
late.
oh,
He's
my
fallen
little
behind
British
0-2.
boy. Oh.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, of course they do.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Just like, yeah, no kidding,
And he
dude.
missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you'd be in heaven.
Pitch starts
You
off
definitely would.
outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And did he go around? No, he did not.
Yeah, I could
Ball
say
2.
what?
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Yeah, if me and you went out, man, if me and you went out to the bar, you would have the advantage, that's for sure.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Yeah, so what? What if an American kid went to fucking Britain? Is it the same thing? Sarah, do British girls like American kids?
To short. Segura has it. Throw
Probably.
in time, and the side is retired. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this.
Yeah, exactly, man. No matter what fucking, no matter what language you talk, no matter what language you speak, you know what I mean? All right, we gotta get off this, Bubby. I forgot you were even on there. Come on, your bum's all red from sitting on the toilet, Bubby. You can't do that. How about you just put your underwear on? Where's your underwear? Where's your underwear? Oh. Here. Put your underwear on like a big boy. Yourself. This side in the front. Thank you. She's totally right though, man. Like, if you're getting it, you're getting it. No matter what fucking language you speak, man.
Sliced hard but foul.
No, you definitely have an advantage, dude, if you speak a different language, I think. If you have an accent
out in
like
the Milwaukee
that, yeah.
bullpen, both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
I know a couple English kids that live over here that married American girls.
Out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Spin throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Right fielder.
They came here on a soccer program, man.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
The Revolution. Dude, our teams are like based off of fighting you motherfuckers, you know what I mean? The Patriots, the Yankees, all that shit, you know what I mean?
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, but they're making a big deal about it.
Look at it.
They're making a deal about it now that they're called the Red.
He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with the base
which
hit.
is so stupid. Like, fuck those people. They're a bunch of fucking disgusting people anyway, if you've ever been around them, man.
One man gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols.
Nasty people. Worse than, like, rednecks, man.
He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Gonzalez for one.
He dropped it.
And we're going to have ourselves a little discussion about that call as here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout. It looked from up here that the shortstop had the ball but dropped it on the transfer. And you can see the umpire saying just that very thing. But I believe the manager has a dissenting opinion here, so he'll have his say out there before he returns. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Nick Castellanos digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball.
Dude, you guys are the fucking, you're the ones who invented all those ways to torture people, dude. You people are the sickest people there are.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
You guys fucking invented all these weird ways to fucking kill people.
He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away. So
the fucking Iron Maiden, the guillotine, all these people.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening
being
for
cornered, man.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The catcher, Derek Norris, is in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot down the line. Oh, what a play. He goes to first.
Oh!
It's in time.
No way.
Oh, love it.
They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Adonis Garcia will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yep.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Dude, you guys been dealing with that shit for your fucking whole life, though, man.
Another one fouled
off. It's so much easier for them to do that to you, man, because you guys are on that side of the world.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
No, it's not. No way.
1-2 pitch.
It's not the same thing, dude.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Dude, there's probably more millionaire. Yeah, but like that's
Carl
the thing.
Crawford
it's different, man, because it's a smaller population.
After grounding out.
You have to remember that, man. Yeah, of course it does.
Here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Marcos, there's probably more millionaires in America than there are people in fucking
I think you need
Britain,
to guard
dude.
yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast
yeah,
can
it's
still
a
turn this game on its ear.
But not everybody, dude. Not everybody in this country is on fucking welfare,
and
though.
That's in there, and there goes the
Most of Britain is people are on the fucking dole in Britain, man. That's what they do.
This ball's center.
But a lot of the country is. Dude, trust me, man. I'm not trying to shit on you guys. I'm just saying that's. I'm sure there's more people on the dole in America too, just because of how fucking big it is.
He's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Santana comes set. First pitch on its way. Out in front
How
of it,
many
strike
people
one.
are in Britain?
No runs,
what's
just
the
one
whole
hit,
population?
one error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 30.
That's
so
over,
it's way
but
more than
low.
I
It's a
even
ball
thought.
and a strike.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Yeah, so what? The roads are just as busy in America,
And he'll
dude.
fall behind now to 1-2.
They're fucking more busy, man. Yeah, there's so many people here, dude. It's ridiculous. I looked it up the other day. It's estimated that
Now a swing and a
250.
ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lays himself
I looked
out
it up
and
the other
makes
day.
a
It's estimated that
spectacular catch.
258 million automobiles are on the road in America. That is
Duffy
insane.
will dig
Dude.
in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first
258
two
million.
trips.
Dude, everybody has like 3 cars now, dude. When I was a kid, dude, your family had a car and you took that car everywhere, dude.
And there goes Crawford. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Now
We've already
everybody's
seen the ball's not
fucking
really
multiple
traveling all
cars.
that well here tonight.
Everybody.
So both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively.
I would love
they
to
turn
fucking
loose
go
here,
there,
he's in
man.
the
I
scoring
would go
position
there
with
and
the
never
stolen
come
base.
home, man. Trust me.
Chop foul right at home
Especially
plate.
with our president, man. You know what? It makes me sad
0-2
though because
delivery. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pretty
all these
clear the plan
countries
is
are
to keep
becoming
everything
like
away.
they're separating
And that's
themselves
smart for
from
most guys,
the rest
but
of the
you
world.
gotta
You know what I
your
mean?
scouting report, because this is a guy that can
Fucking
cover
the
the outside
USA
part
is
of
the
play.
worst offender, dude.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
No, we need
Golden
those people. That's how you
opportunity to get
generate
on board.
money,
Here
man.
goes for naught. Back with more of Game
It's a
4
fucking-
on the
it's-
show after this.
You need terrorism, man. You have to have it.
Everett Cabrera gets
That's
things
how you
started here in
generate
the
so many
sixth for the
fucking
hometown
jobs and
team.
shit, man.
Second baseman.
That's why they strike the fear right into you.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Gene Segura standing in. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon.
Yeah, dude, you think I wouldn't go to New York City because they flew planes into the fucking building?
That's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
It doesn't fucking matter how many years ago it was. It still happened. All right, so I won't ride in an airplane because they hijack airplanes.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Yeah, because you guys are so vulnerable, man.
Back here at Great American
Yes, you are, dude. You're on that side of the country, man. On that side of the world. It's so much easier for those people to get there, man.
Leading off the inning.
That's why they bomb France all the time. That's why they bomb you guys. Because you and France are the ones.
They're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat
exactly
could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
You can't do it. You gotta use the other one. Yeah. Mommy's gonna have to fix it. Go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball.
What are you going to do? You're never going to stop it, dude.
He's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
You know what I mean? You'll never stop it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been...
Yeah, right. They just blew something up in Switzerland. What are you talking about?
Stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game
like
so far.
Fucking a month ago.
We've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just
you didn't hear about that, dude?
We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And that is off the wall. Around first, on his way to second now. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a struggle
that's what we need,
in
man.
Center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play.
But you can't. There's nobody to go to war with, man. It's not like some fucking fascist.
Lowry.
Yeah, I guess you go to war with North Korea.
With that potential tying run standing on
if we ever went to war with North Korea, it would fucking take like
a good pitch to hit or finding
a year and a half, I would think.
This line moving.
Just because he would fight us like uniformly, like fucking a real war. Not that guerrilla shit, man, when you're hiding in a cave and shit. Who doesn't? North Korea? Of course they do, man. Well, they have what they think is military tactics. You'd still have to invade the country, man. It's like, it's still gonna fucking take... No, the hardest... It's actually the easiest part. It's just, the hardest part is you need that many fucking people. The logistics are the most difficult part, dude. You need fuel, you need all that shit, man.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, like,
snap throw from the catcher. One out and a runner on third.
I saw a thing like when we invaded Afghanistan and shit.
Down 0-2 now.
How much plywood is sent there? You know what I mean? Like plywood.
And the ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt.
Just like regular fucking 5-ply plywood, man. Just like bundles and bundles and bundles. Because that's what they make all their little bases out of and shit, you know?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers go down quietly. Still down 3-0.
No, there's not, dude. I fucking read an unbelievable article about sand the other day, man.
Edwin Encarnacion.
That sand is like
into the box as the leadoff
hard to come by now.
Of the 7th.
It's like a huge, it's like a huge business, dude. The sand business. Yeah, you're
in the overshift
strikes
here,
in the desert,
pitch.
dude.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, they make
Nothing
like these
wrong with
crazy
that.
crystallized glass
to say,
things, dude.
Pitchers have the right to work inside.
That's fucking amazing.
Grounded
Yeah, you
straight
need a lot
into
of
the
heat for
shift
that
on the
shit,
left
man.
side. A quick out number 1.
And it happens in like a flash.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Makes like this big
Here's
crazy
the first
friggin'
pitch to him.
Yeah.
And a
It looks
high
like
strike
ice.
there, 0-1.
It looks like it's
Really
like
a good
ice.
job so far by this guy.
You
out
ever
of the
see like a
bullpen.
snowflake
Yeah,
all
he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Grounded to short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Starlin Castro comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And a high strike to begin
Right,
the
so what
at-bat.
happened,
It's
dude?
0-1.
Somebody fucking
Now, the
drove
guy you
people
see
over
right there
again?
has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that.
same-
So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6
The same
outs.
exact thing, dude. That's what the guy tried to do last time.
Hit on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Marwin Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes.
Yep,
2-1. Bases are empty. One
The whole
man out.
reason why is because they bomb fucking concerts and sporting events.
High in the air into shallow left center. Blackman is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Well, these
I don't
fans
give a
have been
shit.
treated
That
to
shit
a
ain't gonna
fine
stop me,
outing out
man.
of
I'll
their
go to any
hometown starter
fucking
as we give you a look at the
large
numbers here.
thing
A
ever.
big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen.
There's a lot of people.
Adonis
I don't give a
Garcia
shit.
will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Move to America, man. You can buy all the guns you want. Yeah, that's all you do. It's the same thing. The only reason why they drive cars into people and stab people is because you don't have guns. Which is fucking good. It's good. Yeah, you feel safer. Yeah, but for you, in order for you to get a gun in your pocket, man, some other guy can get a fucking machine gun and shoot up a movie theater or something, man. You know what I mean?
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee.
Remember, man, the gun isn't just to protect you. Now people can get guns, you know? And that's always going to be a big law in this country, man, you know? The Second Amendment, man, the right to bear arms.
Bottom of the 8th inning.
That's what this country is built on. He wouldn't, dude. He's all about that.
A good fastball
He's all about
on the outside
guns.
corner as you'll take a look at strike 1.
Donald Trump is gonna fuck us, man. He's gonna set us back a while. That's what the worst part about this whole thing is, man.
0-1 count. Here's the
I
pitch.
thought it was funny at first, busting people's balls. Like, dude,
And he
Donald
watches a
Trump's
cold
really gonna be
strike at the
president.
knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And now that he's
Right
president,
back,
dude,
same
it's
pitch,
really just
also
like,
knee
fuck.
high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Dude, he pulled out of the Paris Climate Agreement. Like, who the fuck does that? What kind of fucking
Now here's a line
douchebag
drive that'll
motherfucker
make it
does
out into
like
left
that?
center, and he's going to have himself
That
a
guy,
leadoff single.
it's like, he's like a little baby. Anything Obama did, he has to, like, he has to pee on top of it. You know what I mean?
All throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base
He's
again.
the
as he
fucking worst
leads off the inning
president
with a
in
base hit.
U.S. history, man. It's official. And he's only been a president for like 4 months, dude.
Nick Castellanos now. As he looks at a fastball.
Dude, he doesn't even want the job. I'm pretty sure he's probably like, fuck, man, what the fuck? But he has so much pride that he has to ride it out. He fucking sucks, man. That's too bad that. It just, he's not gonna get shot, man. He's not even gonna fucking get impeached,
and
dude.
a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll
Just
be
because
for
there's
naught
so
if
many-
This is a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first.
He should get impeached, though. If all that Russian shit is true, man, he should get impeached. And everything he fucking made and everything should be all nulled. And I said that too. Before, like, when all that shit was going on, I was like, whether it's Hillary or fucking Trump, dude. I was like, watch how many people are gonna miss Obama,
hit in
man.
the air. Calling for it, Sano.
And now,
that's
like,
the first out of
Obama
the
was a
inning.
good president, now that you think about it. You know what I mean?
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0
Compared to
our
fucking
score as you get a look there at the inning by
Donald,
inning recap
the
through the
Donald.
first 7 and change.
The president.
Here's his swing.
Oh, you guys must love it,
just
man.
foul,
You guys
says
must
the
love
umpire.
watching
He
that
was
shit,
right
though.
on that one. Runner at
I
first
would,
here,
man. I'd
one
be like,
man
this
out.
shit is funny, man. America's in shambles.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Paris Climate Agreement, and all the Fortune 500 companies are like, nah, we're still gonna just go by the rules that were going before. Like, that's, you know, that shit's crazy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 is the changeup.
Yeah, dude, it's the fucking earth we live on, man. You can't fuck this
he's
thing
all
up.
worked up.
You know?
That's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him.
People that don't believe in
Great pitch,
global warming are the most fucking retarded people I've ever.
big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate.
Sarah doesn't believe in global warming.
Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
I recycle that.
In now, Everett Cabrera.
Yeah, of course I
Bunt
fucking
attempt
do.
here as he
Are
gets
you
this
kidding
one
me?
down. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things started when we return. It's the Reds. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Yeah, my car's a fucking bicycle, so I'm pretty eco-friendly.
Well, come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Jason Grilly.
Yeah, I have a truck too.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Carl Crawford, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, what do I do for a living? I drive all the time. That's really I'm really contributing to the environment.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. High in the air. Grilly just to the left of the mound. He's got it one away.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit to short. There's Segura. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The win would go to Irvin Santana if the lead holds. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
Any of those people, though?
Over 39,000 on
Did anybody die in that thing?
Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Did anybody die in
his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Car thing?
You just have the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Miguel Sano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Yeah, how old is it? What time is it there? Oh, that's not bad. That's when things are happening.
This one high, 1-1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the
I
strike
mean, geez, the witching hour is 3.
Inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
1-1, here it is. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, 3 in the morning, man. That's when the crazy shit goes down.
Milwaukee, good night.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Reds were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the efforts of this man on the mound, Ervin Santana. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones.